Well, hello Tiny House Land, how are you guys doing? As you can see behind me, I have got part of the ceiling done on this side. Sorry about that, my compressor was still on. And if you look behind me, you can see that I have all the ceiling done on the other side. I've still got bits and pieces to do everywhere, like trim and stuff like that. But it's starting to look good. It's starting to come out. Don't mind all the wavy lines and unsquare things. That's just kind of how it happened. You see that I put a piece of plywood on the ceiling up here rather than the pine tongue and groove. The reason why is because if you look right here, see that 2x4 holder? There's another one over here on this side. I'm going to be putting a board across there, and then there's going to be a piece of plywood going all the way across over the top of this white shower. It's going to go flat across the top of that, and then it's going to go across here, and I'm going to have a triangular shaped little cubby up there. And I'll build the wall up from this depending on how low I go, because I might have cupboards in here all the way maybe as low as here, so I might just build them straight into this area, and then I'll just have a little door or something that I can access for the area up there, and all that'll be closed in. I'll paint the bottom of the plywood piece that goes here, that goes across the top of this. I'll paint that with bathroom kitchen paint. I'll paint it white, and so that won't mess up the ceiling in that area. I really don't have a vent for the bathroom area yet, but I was thinking about installing a small vent like right up in here somewhere in the corner behind the toilet, and I might end up putting a window in there, I don't know. But there's still going to be a wall, right here. It's going to come out, and then I'll have a curtain or a bifold door for the bathroom. I haven't decided. I guess either one would be fine. And so right now what I'm doing is I'm going to finish the roof, which is a pain in the butt by yourself, because they kind of get a little warped, and so you gotta try to flatten it out before you can pound it down. But I'll be putting some trim up over the areas where all the ends meet right here, and then where they meet over there too, I'll be putting some trim over the top of that, just real thin trim, just to cover up those ugly gaps. And then, like I said, there's going to be a wall. I'll put the wall all the way flush from here up into the edge of the window there and out. So from out here, if you look up, it'll kind of look like the solid walls right here, and then there'll be some cupboard door here, and then there's going to be cupboard doors over here. I'll have to cut out the back of the cupboards for my electrical outlet box, but that's going to go here. And then I haven't decided if I'm going to put any shelves over my desk yet, so I don't know exactly. I might put some shelves there. I might put some cupboards up there. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with the height up here. I have room that I could put, shelves of some sort up there. But what I'm worried about is my cats. I have 3 cats. I don't want them, jumping up onto shelves. So if I put anything up there, I'd have to enclose it. And so what I might do is I might put some type of glass-faced shelf up there, so I can put, my cool rocks and my little knickknacks and doodads and stuff up high enough where I can still see it, and it enclosed so it doesn't get dusty, and enclosed also so my cats don't knock everything over. So I've kept a lot of cool little knickknacks and stuff in boxes because of my cats. I didn't really have any place to display it. So I may do that. I know for a fact that I'm going to be putting a small shelf up here underneath the outlet here somewheres, so I can charge my phone up and whatever I might need to charge, just little things there, because I don't have any power in my bed area. There's no power in this pop out. I didn't want to try to have to engineer how I would put power in there, and then if I popped it back in, you know, to have enough slack wire to, you know, do the job and not have it hang out anywhere. I couldn't figure it out, so I was just like, whatever, I just won't put any lights or anything inside my bedroom pop out itself. You can see that the light from this electric light really doesn't bounce into the bedroom very much. See that line right there? That's the light from, I think that's the light from this. It might be the light from the, here, I'm pretty sure it's the shadow from this. Yep. Okay. And so, you know, how, see how that doesn't bounce into the bed very well? But I'm going to have a light right here above my desk on the other side. So that will probably be enough light to go into the bedroom. If not, I'll mount something right here and I'll plug it in over there. Some type of little lamp or something. Over here where the wheel well area is, and underneath these lights, I think I'm going to hinge on right in between where my refrigerator goes, because there's going to be a wall, okay, just that side of the outlet, and then there's going to be my refrigerator, which is a, you know, it's a normal apartment size refrigerator. See, I don't know how well you can see it, it's black. Turn on a light in here. Sorry about the mess, guys. You can't really even see it. Here, I'll open it up because it's white on the inside. Then you can see it. Okay, so there's my refrigerator. That's what's going to be going in my tiny house. It's pretty big, really. And so it's going to take up, you know, this whole square right here. I'm going to leave a little bit of a shelf so I can set toilet paper up and whatnot inside my bathroom, and then the wall will go right here. It'll come out to right about here somewhere. Probably right around here somewhere it'll come out, and then the refrigerator will sit here. And then what I thought I would do right here underneath this area is I would build a small, oops, oh, just tried falling down. I'd build a small little table that sits up against the wall on a hinge, and then I can bring it out, and maybe it's a fold out table too, so it can lay like that and then bring it up, and then it's like a bifold, right? So it's on the wall, you bring it up, and then it flips out, bam, and then you have a longer table that goes across. And maybe I could store, you know, a couple small chairs or something underneath it on the edge or somewhere else, or maybe I'll use my computer chair, because there's going to be a computer chair right here. So that would give me a nice little table to eat on without having to use my computer table. So, or my desk, whatever you call those things. Yep, big gap right there. I decided not to put the top piece on because it's just a little sliver piece. I decided just not to put it on there because I'd have to cut a whole piece to do it, which I've got pieces. I guess I could probably put it up there, but I'm not gonna. And I'm just gonna cover that whole gap with trim, and it'll be fine. I think it's starting to look good. I haven't gotten this area done yet back here behind the door, because if you see, a lot of this is little tiny pieces all the way up the side of that window, little tiny pieces in between there, little tiny pieces right there. I might not even put little tiny pieces, I might put longer pieces, but I've got just a bunch of little tiny pieces that need to go on. There's going to be one longer piece to go up here. I'll have a lip like that. It'll come down to here, and I'll leave that lip on there so I don't have to trim the inside of that or nothing, so that will be nice. And then I still have to put a piece of trim there, I have to put a piece of trim there, I have to put two pieces of trim here, one here and one there, like that. And same on this side when it's done. You can see that there. It's Gotta put some corner trim on it. But when I'm done, I think this is gonna look really good. I'll get my window trim and everything. I still have outside stuff to do as well. I still have my gutter to put on. I still have, try to knock stuff over. I still have my gutter to put on. I still have the back soffit. I have not finished that yet. I haven't beautified the front soffit yet either. And once I get the interior done, then I'll probably get working on that stuff. It'll just be, you know, a big pile of a checklist that I've got left at the end to finish up. So thanks for watching, and I will be back here real soon with another video, probably after I get this wall here behind me done and this other wall over here done. So everything, you know, the trim is still going to be off probably. I might work on the trim too, but I'll wait until these two walls are done so we can get a look at what it's going to look like, at least empty, before the cupboards and the counter and stuff's up. I still have to figure out where I'm putting my microwave. I have a microwave, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. So that will probably, you know, it'll probably end up being in, like, remember how I was saying I might put a shelf up here somehow? I'll probably end up having my microwave right here somewhere. So somewhere that I can get to it easy without having to, you know, reach over the sink to get in it or something. I want to have enough space down here because my sink goes all the way to here, okay? And it pretty much covers the whole length of the window there. And then from here over, I want to have, you know, at least the height of my coffee pot, you know, maybe a little higher because, you know, the coffee pot top has to open before I come to a cupboard. So, you know, I might keep them like the top of the window. I might not go any lower than that, just because, you know, of course, cover up the window. So that's what I'll probably do. I'll probably have a cupboard from the bottom of this, or from the top of that window over, and then sure, that's plenty enough room for my microwave in there on a shelf. So that will be fine. So that's what I'll do, and then that'll give me space from here to here to be able to have my coffee pot and my you know, my bread and a little spices rack and my toaster, my little toaster and stuff will go over there on the counter. And then over here, between this corner here and the corner of the sink, is actually going to be my cooking area. It's not a very big area, but I have a plug-in right there, and I use hot plates and, you know, electric skillet and stuff. No, I do not plan on installing a stove. I don't plan on doing that. I don't plan really on moving this tiny house from where it is. I have property, and I have an electric pole and stuff. I'm not worried about using electricity, and for now I'm not going to put in a stove, but I'm just going to use the hot plate and the, you know, the electric skillet. And I do have a backup, a little propane camping thing. It's kind of like you see on the side of barbecues, and which I also have a barbecue that uses propane, so that's also a backup. So if the power ever goes out, I can still cook, so it's not a big deal. And alright, well, that's a 14-minute video, a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I wanted to update everybody. Let you know I'm not totally just sitting around doing nothing. I'm still planning and trying to fix things I messed up, and you know, get to things that I forgot and things like that. So I'm getting there, and have faith. I'll get done soon. I'll be done really soon, then I get to move in. That'll be fun. I still have a lot of work after I get all this stuff up before the cupboard's up. I'm going to be putting tung oil on until it's shiny, and then I'm going to put my cupboards up and do all that stuff. So I still need to get some kind of lacquer for my counter and other things. There's still a lot of things to button up. So alright, well, see you guys on the next video. Have a wonderful day if you haven't already, and if you're having a bad day, cheer up. Bye bye.